And a lot of the time you have something to say about it. It's very clear.
Yeah.
You're pretty good at like saying like, yo, this is what I have for you, this is what happened. You know, we already ran it before, I already spoke to you or whatever the situation is.
Oh, you're talking about that ZL1 thing and stuff like that. Yeah, just in general.
Just in general. But like why is it a thing now to where everybody just gets challenged? You know?
So
where did that come from?
With a lot of people, right, they can't accept the fact that you came from where they are most of the time, and they can't get to where you are because they're too busy focused on you and what you're doing, right? They can't blaze their own path. They gotta come up off your name, right? There's plenty of cars that are faster than mine. A large majority of the cars that call me out, mine. The cars that call me out most of the time now that are what? 2,000 horsepower GTRs, I appreciate it. Yeah, the black and carbon is like a whole different, you know, feel.
Nice to meet y'all.
Yeah.
Dude, I always see y'all in the videos. Y'all the names behind the scenes.
Yeah, yeah.
So y'all actually like the jackknife? Yeah. Okay, so y'all are out in Texas.
What's going on? So first things first is I want to give a big shout out to Summer Detailing for getting the car cleaned up. We just had an event at the Texas Motor Speedway that we attended, and we sold some stuff, took a lot of photos. The car was, you know, fairly clean, but Summer Detailing came through and like really shined it all up and got it looking really good. So shout out to him. Car looks really good. First order of business, y'all can see we got the TRX hooked up to a entire box trailer. I think this one is about like 20-ish, 25, almost 30 feet long. Pretty big trailer on the TRX, but not really. This thing pulls this like a champ. This isn't my trailer. We're gonna be getting one similar to this. You know, after now having confidence in the TRX to be able to tow something like this, man, it works great. And it is not empty. In fact, it is very full. So we have all of our stuff from the event we just went to, our canopy merch boxes over there. We're gonna get even more so we can sell more and all that stuff. And we have the 300. Boom, there you go. So this is the Jack Fat Performance Chrysler 300. As y'all can see, this is a 426 Whipple car, and it is nasty. We're gonna be taking all this back up there to the shop, dropping off the trailer. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get one of these things. We're gonna go ahead and hop on the road, and I'll give you guys a rundown on what's been going down and what's coming. I will say also driving with this trailer is pretty cool because it's like, bro, it's a whole ass like big trailer and everything. There's been a lot going on, a lot of things changing, and a lot of other amazing things like coming to the channel, right? So first things first, we got some other really big name companies that have partnered up with us, and I can't say names yet, but it's amazing to me that I get to work with, you know, brands and companies that actually, you know, believe in us, trust us, and want to see us, you know, succeed and get as far as we, you know, are trying to. What I will say though, kind of giving you guys a rundown of the week. So this week we had a lot, you know, kind of going down. Just last week we were just in Houston. Y'all saw we threw that big meet. It was an amazing turnout. I didn't realize that there was like literally people that had to go park in like neighborhoods and stuff like that. And the used car dealership was all filled up with cars. The main parking lot was filled up. Like people couldn't even park inside anymore. They just had to like kind of drive through. And yeah, man, it was crazy. Besides that, we had a great time in Houston. We went and we ate, you know, at a few places, and you know, we just had a really good time. So shout out to Houston, shout out to everybody that came out there, showed love and support. I needed to do something with Dallas, so I partnered up with my homeboys over at like Monday Madness and the Quiet Boys. And there's like another thing like urban racing in Texas for, I guess, the drift events and stuff like that. We sold some merch, and we just, you know, had a good time with everybody that came out and, you know, showed love. Took some photos, did, you know, all of that good stuff, and you know, it was a really good turnout, really good event. And then from there, we actually went ahead and we did our first podcast, or I guess, yeah, we did our first official podcast deal with my homeboy Tukes over there at Street Alpha Podcast. You know, so I'm excited to see how that's going to turn out and what's going to come of that. We talked about some like real shit and some like really good, interesting stuff, and kind of tried to give everybody another opportunity to get to know who I am as a person and the things that I do that you guys already know from like watching the channel and the videos and stuff, kind of, you know, what I'm about. So it's cool to be able to, you know, share that with everyone else so that people don't get me, you know, confused with, you know, being one way or being someone else or something like that. and you know, we just shot the shit, had some fun, and you know, like, that was cool. And then this week we have the drive shaft for the Hellcat coming in, and we'll be able to take the car out there, go do some more hits, and you know, actually see what the car's about. It's got 309 billet diff. It has a 309 billet diff in the car now. We have drive shaft shop 2000 horsepower chromoly axles that are in the car now, and we are, like I said, getting a fresh new drive shaft. Everything is just like fucking sick. So soon we'll be throwing the nitrous on the car, gonna get some more tires, do some more testing and things like that, and we're gonna be out there, you know, killing it and having fun.